Trust. Dependency. Love. Respect. Passion. Pain. Intimacy. Pleasure. I sit here stuck inside my head, remembering you and I analyze all those things you said. You told me you love me, you kissed and you hugged me, then you smile, look in my eyes and tell me that you'll always be right there.
Good evening, y'all, and it is a sexy Friday night with the Crazy Rich Aunties right here on PGC After Dark. We hope y'all ready. So get in soon. It's about to go down. Tonight, we are discussing closer than close, cuddling, nap dates, and the intimacy of relaxed romance. Auntie Shell.
What it do?
What's up, boo?
Hey, y'all.
What's good? What's good, honey?
Everything is good. How you?
I'm good. Over here trying to deal with these technical difficulties.
Yeah. We all having them. I'm having mine too, but this
Okay,
too
never
shall
mind. That ain't work like I thought it was going. That didn't work like I thought it was going to. So we
It's
just
all
gonna go
good.
ahead and move around. If I lean in a little too close, it's only because I'm over here doing stuff. But
No,
other than that,
I feel you.
I was over here trying to use two devices, but I keep hearing echo.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing too. We'll see how that works.
Yeah, it wasn't working on my end, so I could still hear us, and I don't want it to be echoing like that. So
Yeah.
So we just gonna go and hop on into this thing tonight.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, first and foremost, how was your day today? How was y'all day? Those that's in the audience, those that's tuned in, all of that kind of stuff. How y'all feeling tonight? What up, Pablo?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Feeling great. Feeling good. How are you?
Actually, this was the longest 4-day week of my life. Like, I almost don't like to have a 3-day weekend because the 4-day comeback is horrible for me.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was a Monday after Monday for
Monday.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Every day was like Groundhog's Day for me. It was a Monday after Monday after Monday. So, yeah.
That's a lot, especially like when you have the beginning of the week off. It throws you off.
That's it.
It
That's
throws you off.
totally it.
Yeah.
Totally
Pablo,
it.
what you mean you feeling better? What was wrong with you? Hey,
Right.
Tamika. Hey, girl.
I'm glad you're feeling better though.
Right, because I'm like, what was wrong though? I didn't know nothing was wrong. We just recorded last night. What happened?
Right.
What happened?
Do share.
Right. Before we get into this thing though, make sure y'all hit that share, hit that like, hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Make sure you're following us on all social media platforms. We revving up to get on the other ones. We working on fan base and all of that other kind of stuff.
Man,
it's too many of them now.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
It's so many of them now, and I'm gonna work on making sure we get on the rest of them. Okay, y'all. Okay. I don't want to lose none of our
audience. Let me know what they are, because past TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook, that's it. My span is limited.
It's TikTok, Instagram, fan base, Red Note, Blue Sky.
I've never heard of those. I have never heard of those.
Flip. That's the new version of TikTok or whatever.
Really?
So, okay. It's a bunch of them. Okay.
Really?
It's a bunch of them, honey.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check them all out. Not that I need another app to glue my face to.
Listen, at all. I don't need another app. I don't need another nothing. Okay.
Me either.
So, All I'm saying is we gonna find our way over there eventually. I'm just not in a hurry to do it. It's
I
too many
know.
platforms.
A lot, too many. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I'm
And it's
telling
too
you.
much engagement, it's too much activity to be on all of
Mm-hmm.
these platforms. I really don't want to be on the platforms that we're on now, but you know, it's
Right.
not about me when you're building a brand. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
so you have to do what you gotta do. But I definitely don't want to join
Mm.
any other platforms. So
Right. Because the withdrawal from TikTok for that brief little second that it shut down almost rocked the whole country. It's like, but TikTok don't work.
baby, I ain't even paying no mind. I was like, oh, okay. Well, there's that. You know what I'm saying? I
Yes.
just left it at that. There's that and kept it rolling. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully, you know, we done with that. But
Yeah.
we gonna get into some lighter things. And we
Let's
gonna get
do
into
it.
some good stuff tonight. Y'all see, I got my little blanket. You know, cause what we talking about tonight? Auntie Shell?
Well, we are talking about cuddling. Oh,
Cuddling.
man.
Cuddle.
I need a good cuddle for real, though.
Man. I need like the best of cuddles right now. I'm over here
Hmm.
like I'm ready.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm is ready. Okay. Ready for a good cuddle. So when the last time you cuddled?
The last time I cuddled,
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, Cassandra cuddles with me all the time, but in past Cassandra, it's been a long time since I've cuddled up with a strong,
What a big man.
yes. Y'all know how I feel about them big talls.
Yeah, we know, girl. Uh I'm up here trying to think like when was the last time I cuddled in that way? Like
Mm-hmm.
and I'm up here like, damn crickets. Cause
Been a
I
long.
can't
I
remember.
was getting ready to
Cause
say the
I
same
can't
thing. Like
remember. I'm
crickets.
up here
My
like,
gosh.
I'm up here like, okay, when was the last time I intentionally cuddled with
Hmm.
somebody? Or when was I comfortable enough to be able to cuddle with somebody for an extended period of time?
Yeah. I think for me, it's been like a legit hard 2 years, maybe like 2 years ago that I really cuddled.
I'm really thinking. Hell no.
Can't think either, right?
I can't.
Yeah. It's
I
been a while.
cannot. And that's a problem. That's
It
a problem
is.
for me
It's
because
been
I
a
want to be
while.
cuddled up. I
Mm-hmm.
love a good cuddling session, and I think that's why I've probably been irritable.
Yes. Picture
That's
this,
why I've been
Cicely,
irritable.
1942.
Okay, I'm
Absolutely.
touch deprived. Cause what?
Yes.
I am definitely touch deprived. So
Yeah.
we talking about being closer than close. So exploring the intimacy of cuddling and nap dates and relaxed moments of connection.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I have ever understood. I didn't actually know that there was a thing as far as relaxed connection. Like I knew that we do it. I didn't know that there was a name for it. You know what I'm saying? I
Right,
didn't know
right.
that that's what it was called. I didn't know that's what it was labeled. I just knew that that's what we be doing. We be kicking it. We be cuddling.
Right.
You know, laid up watching TV. You know, even when we talked about on here before where we were building forts and shit and trying to,
Mm-hmm.
you know, eat snacks and watch TV and all of that kind of stuff. And that's one thing I'm like, yes, give it to me. I want all the
Absolutely. Yeah,
cuddles
yeah,
and I
yeah,
want all
yeah.
the intimacy and all the close moments and all of those
Yes.
things.
Yes.
So I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Because again, that's not something that we called it. We just called it cuddling or,
Yes.
linking up or hanging out or chilling.
Yeah.
You want to come chill with me?
Yeah. That part.
Um, Girl, my screen almost sent me into a panic because I'm like, we not live.
Yeah, we are. We are.
My screen isn't showing that we're live, and I'm like, oh Lord, are we not
Yeah,
live?
yeah,
But we are. I
yeah.
see the comments popping up.
Oh, good.
I
Yeah, we
almost
are
went into a
live.
thing, girl.
Man,
I
that's
was
what I'm
about to
saying. It's
spaz out.
like it's
But
one of those days.
I remember like, and I know y'all be like, girl, you always talking about this man. But it was a really pivotal relationship in my life. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
um we used to cuddle all the time. That was our thing. Cuddling,
Yeah.
watching Martin and watching all the things. We would order food and then just sit in the house and kick it.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to love those moments because we didn't have to talk. And that's kind of
Right.
the mood I've been in. I want company, but I don't want to have to talk to you.
Yeah.
And you don't have to talk to me. But if we do decide to talk, then that's cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do. I like that. I do like that type of setup, right? Because that means you don't have to force anything. You could just lay
Yeah.
there and chill and stuff like that. They could be in their element. You could be in your
And
element,
yours, yeah.
whatever. So yeah, that's a feel good moment. Also, that's a
Yes.
real feel good moment.
Because I'm like, I need that kind of stuff in my life because I do too much on a regular basis and I don't be wanting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know for sure that if I get that moment, it'll be like the biggest slow motion moment for me because I'm always, I'm always thinking about something. I'm always doing something. I'm always in demand of.
Yes.
So just to be able to like slow it down so slow where I can just be lazy on the couch or,
Mm.
cuddle or whatever. The TV could be on, we could be watching it or not, you know.
Period.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Watching it
it.
or not.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. Or
Watching it or
not
not.
is the
Or
key
not.
word in that and keywords
Yeah.
in that sentence.
Yes, yes. Watching it or not. So I
Yeah.
definitely I'm overdue. I'm completely overdue.
And I wanna like I just got this new couch.
Mm-hmm.
And like I really need a cuddle date to just really take full
Mm-hmm.
advantage of this couch. This
Oh yeah.
couch, it's a sectional, but it
Okay.
also it's a sleeper sectional.
Nice.
So it has like the little bed tucked under the couch part of this thing, and I
Yeah.
can pull it out, and it's like a whole little thing going on over here. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
sweet. That's really dope. That's really dope.
so nobody gonna come get on this big ass couch with me? Like
Yeah.
nobody. Like we can't sit up here. And then I got all of these LED lights and all of this mood lighting and all this other kind of
That's a
stuff.
vibe right there. That's a
My
vibe.
it is like I was
Yeah.
very intentional about all of this.
Yeah.
And then I got my record player over here. So even if we wanted to like
Mm,
be in the dark with the LED lights on, we
that's dope.
could.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
And then
dope.
listening to some music. Or I got like a speaker right here. We can listen to the music
Mm-hmm.
on that. So whether we're
Yeah.
in my living room or my bedroom, both areas are a vibe because I got LED lights on my bed. Like
Yeah.
it's just a whole thing.
Right, right, right.
And I'm like, I want to share this vibe with somebody. I want to share this space with somebody. I want to be able to like really be in this space, really be
Mm-hmm.
comfortable and cozy and lounging and chilling.
Right.
And whether we go from the bed to the living room or the living room to the bed, either way, it's gonna be like comfy, cozy, a whole little vibe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that's what I
Yeah.
want. That's what I want.
But I mean, I think it's like super dope that you're at this particular part now, where you're ready to invite or have someone come over. Like I just got into my place right now, so it's like I'm setting it up still, so
Yep.
it's not quite ready for an invitation like that.
But you
Um,
get there.
I'm getting there. Yes, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yes, I
Yeah.
am getting there. So, but it's
And
super dope that you're
I,
there.
yeah, I've just done a lot of intentional curating of my space.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I'm like, I'm just ready for, a little company.
Pablo says, "Stop yelling at him, cause
Shut
you."
up, Pablo. I'm just saying. Nobody know there.
No, but
But
it's like with I mean, not agreeing with Pablo. I don't think you scare nobody off. But when you do get your place like that, it does allow you to be in your little soft girl era because you created this whole thing,
the space.
and you can let go, you know, you can let go and
Yeah. You can kind of
yes, exactly.
because before now, it was like, don't talk to me, don't come over here. You don't need to
Yeah,
know where I stay. None of that.
yeah.
You still don't need to know where I stay.
Nobody
But
knows that right now. Not unless
but
you're invited.
but like I can breathe a little bit because I've gotten my home to a space where I'm like, okay, now I'm comfortable. Now
Yes.
I'm a little more relaxed. There's a few
Yeah.
things that I still want to put up on my walls and all of that other kind of stuff, but
Hmm.
overall, my home is what I want it to be. I've
Yeah.
set the tone, I've set the mood, I've curated and made sure all of the things are here.
Yeah.
Um, like even over the holiday, when they right after Christmas, when they do when they put all of the shit on sale. So we went the day after Christmas and um they had like the neck massagers, and then they
Yeah.
had the massagers that you put in the chair that's heated.
Hmm.
I bought one of
Hmm.
those because I have a chaise lounge on my couch. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I was really intentional about like if I have company over and they need a massage, you can pull the thing out from the storage part of the couch,
Yeah.
plug it up, sit down, enjoy a massage, and watch TV.
Ooh, nice,
Yeah,
nice,
so that's why
nice.
I'm like, I bought all this shit.
That's what's up. That's yeah. You really thought about it. I like that,
Yeah,
man.
and then
I
like,
like that.
yeah, and then there's a little storage part on the love seat part of the couch where you lift up, and it's a bunch of blankets in here, like thick
Yeah.
blankets, thinner blankets,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
like everything,
Yeah.
you
Because
know.
I'm a sensory
Yes,
girl, so I like the
absolutely.
soft plushy. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, anybody that pulls a soft plushy something out, pillow,
Yeah,
blanket, yeah, that's my jam.
absolutely.
That is my
Because
jam.
I like my house to be comfortable. I don't like them houses that you go over and you feel like you can't sit down or like you
Right.
can't touch nothing or
Hmm.
like you can't stay long. Now, I want you to feel like, damn, I don't want to go home.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
That's what.
Yeah. 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 I mean, but
So,
that also entails the person that lives in the home, their spirit is at peace. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So yeah, when you come in, they feel like yeah, this is my spot. This is my hangout spot. So yeah,
Yeah. Cause I want you to come in here and sink into the couch. Like
exactly, exactly,
I want you to sink in and get comfy and lay on this
exactly.
thing. Like that's how I want people to be in my house because
Yeah.
I just feel like, being comfortable and being in that kind of headspace, a lot of us
Hmm.
aren't able to do it at home.
Yeah, that's right.
Like if we're at home, we're always thinking about what I need to clean up, what I need to do, where I need to go, what I need to
Yeah.
cook, all those kind of things. And so I'm just like, no. Like I even have like my bookshelf is right here. And then I have like I have a bunch of my mom's hat boxes. So I turned one of her hat boxes into like a art center. So inside of
Hmm.
this hat box is a bunch of coloring books,
Nice.
crayons, markers, color pencils, all of that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My couch has charger ports on both ends of the couch, so you don't even have to get up. If you got your cord, all you gotta do is plug it in on the end.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So a
That's
whole
real
lot of
important.
intentionality. Bookshelf, like I said, all of that is right here. I got games on the shelf. So it's
Mm-hmm.
really one of them places where I'm like, no, come over, get comfy, take your shoes off, relax,
Yeah.
and make yourself at home. And that's how I've always curated my places, simply
Right.
because I know some people don't have peace at home. Some people don't
Yeah,
be,
that's a fact.
some people be like, I don't like going home because home is hell for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what elements make you feel at home when you're somewhere outside of home?
Um. Well, some of the things that you even mentioned, right? Like you can come in and like you could put your feet up. You know, as some people don't, like you said, some people don't even really want you to put their feet up on their furniture, or
Hmm.
if you got a glass, you got to go run get the coaster. I'm a coaster girl too, but I mean, yeah, I have some couth, so I know I'm not going to put a glass down without a coaster. But
Right.
those pretentious people that be like, ugh. So if I can just come in and somebody offers me something to drink or something to eat, they're not running to go get the whatever. Like I can't, sit down and just chill. But if I get to somebody's place and I can catch a familiar fragrance, or they
Yeah.
got music playing that I like, or even we can have great conversation, that makes me feel at home. That makes me feel like I can walk around and be about the cabin. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Come
yeah,
on, move about the
yeah. Move
cabin.
about the cabin, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I mean, some people will make you feel like, oh, what I hate is when somebody be like, "You got a bathroom I could use?" Of course, I got a
Uh-uh.
bathroom.
My response is, you gotta go outside. That used to always be my response. Like, nah, you gotta go
Yeah,
outside.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So if
Mm-mm.
somebody be like, "Oh, make yourself at home, go in the kitchen, get yourself a drink, or the bathroom's down the hall to the left, whatever like that," then that's when I feel at home.
Yeah. My biggest thing too is I don't like people in my house if I don't have nothing, if I don't have no groceries.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we might
Understood.
get hungry.
Yeah.
And I need to be able to make sure that you fed when you're here. If you do get
Mm-hmm.
hungry, I mean, of course we can always order something, but
Yeah. Yes.
at
Yeah.
least there is like staples in there. Like I always keep water, I always keep some like juice or
Mm.
tea in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Um I always keep like simple snacks in the cabinet, like cookies,
Yes.
popcorn,
Yes.
those kind of things. I always keep those. Like that's the
Right.
bare minimum. I always keep popsicles in my freezer.
Cool. Cool.
Uh,
Cool. Cool. Yeah. 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 I'm getting in the habit of doing that. Like I'm getting in the habit of having like that extra bottle of wine.
I
When
got plenty
something.
of wine. Yep, all
Yeah.
of that.
Like yeah. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And like Fujita said, the remote makes her feel comfortable. If somebody hand me over the remote, yes, that makes me feel really, really good.
Pablo, what you looking at? What you peeking for? Yes, I love that. And I can see her just taking control
She do.
of the
She
TV
do.
and whatnot. And if
She
I'm
do.
in that kind of mood where I just hand you the remote, or if I be like,
Hmm.
"What you want to watch?" and I get the thing, I get to click it, and I don't find here
That's what it is.
because eventually I'm just gonna get in this corner and chill out, and I'm
Yeah.
about to be sleep.
Hmm.
So I don't really be caring too much about what's on TV because if I get too cozy, I already know I'm gonna be asleep. Just like I was on the phone yesterday, fell asleep on the phone because I got comfy in this corner and I was right here and I was like,
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
but all of that kind of stuff makes me like real comfortable.
Yeah.
And like I said, just the whole setup of things
Hmm.
makes you want to get comfortable. So food and don't have to go home.
Listen, let me tell you, and Pablo lived close by us, so if he ever dropped by our spot, he probably don't want to go home because
Right.
we cook over here.
I know. I see Fuji La story all the time.
Yeah, we
And I'll be
cook
like,
over here.
listen, little girl.
Hmm.
Go on and come on down. Come on down.
Listen, let me tell you, just let her have at it at the kitchen and give
And
her the
will.
remote.
Cause guess what? I keep certain things in my freezer too. Like
Hmm.
chicken breasts or legs, some along them lines.
Yeah, yeah,
But baby, you can come on in here and get to it.
yeah,
Come on in here and get to it. Cause
yeah.
don't
Look,
what
Pablo
Pablo say,
talking
don't
about some,
threaten
don't
me with a
threaten
good
him,
time.
don't
I know
threaten
that's
him with a good
right.
time. Let me try to tell you something. Listen, this ain't no joke, for real, for real. Like he literally probably like 10 minutes away from us, if that. Now,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Pablo, don't be over there like Roger now, okay?
like Roger, go home.
Go home, Roger. Don't be over there like that, okay? But for
Yeah.
everybody that's tuned in the comments, when was the last time y'all cuddled? And what pushed y'all in the space to want to cuddle? What pushed you in the space to want to like actually lay up and be all comfy, cozy? What
Mhm.
gets you to the point of wanting to cuddle? That is my business. Talking about some mind your business. What gets you to the point of wanting to cuddle? Like, what does the atmosphere have to look like or feel like for you to want to cuddle? Because if somebody invited you for a nap date, what would the elements have to be in order for you to be comfortable there?
Mhm.
Because I know I can't get comfortable. I can get comfortable almost anywhere, but it's also a lot of places I can't get comfortable.
Yeah.
If I don't feel like um I can sit down and really be comfortable. Nah,
Mhm.
bro. I'm not cuddling. I'm not going to sleep. Like this
Yeah.
not gonna I'm gonna sit here the whole time, eyes wide open.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I mentioned that earlier. I think I said that to. I think I said that to one of my sisters. Right? Like I would have to know. I would have to know who that person is, and
Mm-hmm.
they would. It would have to be their body language also that would make me feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, if I'm trying to take a nap, I won't sleep. Like they'll probably be asleep all day long, and I'm probably watching them sleep or watching TV or something like that.
Because I ain't comfortable. Exactly,
Mm-mm.
Fujila. It got to be clean with good blankets, and it got to be cold. I don't know about the cold part because I don't like being cold.
Well, not like super duper cold, but we keep it like 70 in here, so it's like a slight chill,
Slight chill.
a
Okay.
slight chill where you want to get under a great blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like my house warm. Not
yeah.
hot, but I like it right there at the line of toasty where it's like,
Mhm.
ooh, it feel good in here. Because as y'all can see, I don't like sleeves and I don't like heavy clothing when I'm home. So
Right, right, right. Which
yeah.
which which forces you to get under
Get
that
under the
like
blanket.
comfortable
Yeah.
blanket. Yeah, yeah, that's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she also said, and I gotta like you and you gotta smell good. Listen, smelling good is definitely part of the atmosphere setup, okay? Because if you don't smell good, we're not even about to get into this cuddling situation
At all.
because if I smell stank, what are we doing? Hold on.
That part.
That's kind of like what we were talking about last night. If somebody came to your house and they got naked and their feet was dirty,
No, my God.
what would you do if their feet was dirty? And that pissed me off. And we went on a whole rant about that
My
last night.
God. First of all, I wouldn't blow them off the spot. I wouldn't blow them up, right? But I would offer them the shower. Go ahead on
Yeah, that's
and
what I
get
said too.
go ahead on and get on in the shower while
That's
I get some
exactly what I
stuff
said.
together, and you know what I'm saying? Because one thing for certain, two things for sure. You're not getting in my bed with your clothes on.
With your dirty feet.
And you're not getting in my bed with your dirty feet. So nobody gets in my bed with clothes on. Like you can't even sit on my bed with your clothes.
Period. Okay. But we were talking about that, and I was like, the only reason I would want to know why your feet is so black and dirty, but also the only time that I could really see being acceptable that your feet are dirty is if you was outside with slides on.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I could see your feet.
Yeah, because your feet do
dirty.
get dirty like that with slides.
Yeah, your feet do get dirty with slides on, and that's the only reason. Not nah. I'm gonna be like, your feet black, right? Listen, I'ma definitely ask, or I'ma confirm that you know as well. But what are we doing? So let's see. Give me your kisses, baby. So when is the last time? I know you said you cuddle with Cassandra a lot, and this is for y'all in the audience too. Like, when was the last time that you felt truly comforted by a cuddle, and how did it make you feel? It doesn't have to be romantic, but like, how does a cuddle make you feel? Like, I'm really up here trying to think of the last time I cuddled.
Well, the last time I cuddled, a good cuddle makes me feel real safe. Like I just feel like I'm melting into that person, and I feel really, really safe. Vulnerable too. Yeah, for sure. But safe.
Yeah. Now, can we talk about that? Can we talk about the vulnerability?
Yes.
Because do you know how vulnerable you have to allow yourself to be to, like, cuddle with somebody?
That's what I'm saying.
And cuddling with them in their space, not in yours.
Exactly.
Like, do you know how much vulnerability that takes? Because the one thing that we think about a lot when we talk about being vulnerable and all of that kind of stuff, we always think about, feelings and emotions. Like, I can be vulnerable to tell you about my feelings or about my emotions. No, vulnerability is not just feelings and emotions. Vulnerability is literally, like Fujila said, is being that little spoon. Like, the vulnerability is in being in their home.
Yeah.
The vulnerability is like being in their bedroom, being in their space.
Yeah.
Trusting that when you're in this space and in their home, that you won't be harmed, that you'll be safe, that you feel
that part.
All of the good things. Because there's a lot going on in these streets.
For sure.
Hey, Doc.
Because for real. Okay, it does. It takes a lot of vulnerability to be the little spoon, because most of the time, if you're the little spoon, the person on the outside is already there covering whatever's going to come into that room too.
Yep.
Right. And so I have to give up all control to be the little spoon. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to get up if something's happening. So you got to be the first person to get up. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit be going through my head when I be thinking about being.
It has to. You got to think about all options when you being vulnerable enough to be that little spoon.
Exactly. I watch too much crime TV, so
I be too much
shit, man. What? I'm trying to tell you, I be looking at the angle of the bed and how many steps it take to get to the door, and where's the other part of the. Nah, I think about a whole lot of shit. So if I'm the little spoon, trust me, I trust you to be the little spoon. Otherwise, I'm going to hug your big ass. You could be 7 feet tall, and I'll be the big ass spoon if I don't feel safe.
Listen, okay, if I don't feel safe, nah, you lay. You lay in the front. Nigga,
Exactly.
I'm finna get up tussling if I got to.
That part.
But also, like, when we think about that part, it just triggered a thought. Like, back in the day, that's why I laugh when y'all be like, Miss Especially Heinous, because I really used to be out here doing some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember I was at this guy's house.
Oh my God! Here come
We listen and we don't judge, okay?
That we listen and we don't judge. Yes, we do.
This was a time where I didn't care about being nobody's side chick, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I was at this man's house, like him and his wife's house, okay?
Oh wow!
And their child was there.
This way.
Their child was there asleep, okay?
Yeah.
And she was gone.
Mm-hmm.
But baby, when I tell you I couldn't sleep for shit, because I had seen too many movies where they thought she was out of town, and next thing you know, and what's love got to do with it has scarred me, because when Lorraine came up in that room with that motherfucking gun at Tina's face, I was like, okay, nah. And that's all I could think of when I was at that man's house. Mm-hmm. And he's like, you ain't gonna go to sleep. Are you sure she's out of town? Right, are you sure she's gone? Mm-mm. How do you know? Did you drop her off at the airport? Did she check in with you? Like, I had so many questions. And I was like, I can never do this again.
But you was brave to do it in the first place, because let me tell you who I am. I am Lorraine.
Listen, I would be Lorraine too if the situation was the other way around. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I was like, Lord, oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so scared.
My God, you did good though. Shoot.
And like, I eventually fell asleep, but I fell asleep sitting up.
I bet you did. I bet you did.
And like, we call it baby necking. Me and my siblings, we call it baby necking. So eventually the night went on, and I was like, and I'm like,
for sure.
God damn, I want to go to sleep. I'm so scared. I'm like an hour away from home. Like,
man,
all of that.
I admire your courage.
Listen,
I'm trying to tell you.
Listen, I was like, you know what, sir? You got me out here risking my motherfucking life. Mm-hmm. It was worth it.
Mm-hmm. I bet it was.
It was worth it.
Hey, sometimes it be that
way. But never no more. Okay, like Aaliyah said, never no more, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You is not about to have me out here in these streets like that no more. Mm-hmm. But and then even when I was like some years before that, I had met up with a guy, went to his house, and we was kicking it and stuff. And as soon as we got to sitting down watching TV, chilling, he like, what you say? You on your way? I'm like, who on their way? He like, all right, man, you gotta go, my girl. Yo, girl.
Not my girl. Yo, I would have spent every bit of, if I had 10 minutes, I would have spent every bit of 9 trying to beat the crap out of him.
Listen, I was like, what?
I am, no.
I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Lose my number, no. Yeah, exactly. I peeled out, bro. Like, I peeled out so fast. I was like, bro, you ain't got, what they say, you ain't got to worry about me. Right. No. And did. And did, Doc. Okay. But like, those experiences really taught me a lot. It really taught me, like, don't be out here doing stupid shit. Like, also, make sure that motherfucker's single. For real. Okay.
Yeah.
But the married man, I knew he was married. Like, it wasn't hit. Like, I knew he was married. So that was just a dumbass choice. That was just a dumbass choice. It wasn't like I didn't know. I knew. That was just a dumbass choice. But you know, we listen and we don't judge. And also we listen and we judge. I don't care about y'all judge. That was when,
Listen,
you know, that was when I
that
was
was
out here
the
in the
way back
streets,
when.
you
That was
know.
the way back when.
Yeah, that was when I was out here in the streets and really didn't care, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care. And damn, I'm sitting up here like, that was really like 12 years ago. Because I think that man's daughter is like 13. Lord, I had a moment. Okay. That's wild.
I got it on the
That
camera.
is wild. But okay. Let's see. So we're gonna talk about the science of cuddling. So why does cuddling feel so good? It feels so good because there are psychological benefits of cuddling. It includes the release of oxytocin. We talked about this on Tuesday on PGC Tuesdays because we were talking about hugs, and hugs and cuddling release the same hormone, oxytocin,
Yeah.
which, sorry, and it helps to reduce stress and anxiety. So that's why cuddling feels so good. That's why you feel so safe and relaxed and warm when you're cuddling, because the oxytocin has kicked in and it's helping to reduce your stress, reduce your
Yeah.
anxiety.
I mean, one of those soul snatching hugs, the one that just like puts you, like you could feel it. Like if somebody hugs you the right way, like you could just feel yourself coming back together.
Coming
Like
back
those,
together.
yes, yes, yes. Those are the
Mm-hmm.
type of hugs that I really, really love. The ones that I really, really hate are the ones where they do the little pat. Please don't pat me. Please don't pat me. Do not
Don't ever
pat me.
pet me.
Yes, I can't stand a hug with the little. Oh, it's oh God no. Just cut it out.
My sister does that, but she does it on purpose because she knows that most people are annoyed with the pet. So
Yes.
she'll hug you real good and then she'll go. And it be like, but she does it on purpose. But I definitely could go for like a hug, like you talking about, one of them hugs that put you back together. But
Mhm.
then, like, the hug to turn into a cuddle.
Yes. 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 That
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like the one where you rock me back and forth. I'm not sure if I like that one unless it's really from like a guy. Like, but if somebody takes me and just do one of these rocking, time out.
See, I love a rocking hug
You
if I
do?
haven't seen you in a while, if we just needed that moment to, I feel like that's releasing that good energy. Like you
Yeah.
moving. I feel like that's moving it through your body. When you hugging
Okay.
somebody real tight and y'all get to doing this,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like, oh my God, yes, I really needed this love from you.
Okay.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? That's kind of how I feel. I needed this love from you. I needed this moment with you.
Mhm.
I needed this energy from you. So thank you for sharing your energy.
Okay. Well. Okay. So okay. Well, maybe if
Cause
somebody do it to
that's one thing that Black women do all the time. Like when we hug each other, we rock. We do that rock thing. We do that tight squeeze, and then we do that little rock back. So like I feel like that's part of it.
Cause I just put my business out on the street.
Oh Lord. Now she put you out here.
But it's true though. Don't be knocking me back and forth.
Nah. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we do run towards each other like Nettie and Celie.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I do my sisters.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
true, come get this hug.
yeah.
But yeah, I love that. I love that kind of those strong hugs.
Yeah.
And like we talked about the other day, I love the hugs from behind.
Now those are dope.
I love those. I love the
Yeah,
hugs from
again,
behind because
those
you
make
never
me feel
know
safe.
actually what's gonna happen when you get that hug.
Hmm. Yeah, those make me feel very safe.
Yeah, those make you
Hmm.
feel safe, and they make you want to lean into the person. Like, oh
Yeah,
yes. So I love those kind of hugs too, simply because they just that's what it makes you do. It makes you go,
yes, it do. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
and
So
a lot
yeah,
of us
I
don't
do.
have
I
the
do
moments to
like that
go,
kind of hug, especially if I'm in the kitchen cooking or I'm doing
yes.
something like I'm standing up and I'm doing something labor like, and you come and do that. Yes, yes, yes,
Hmm.
yes. And
But
you
let's talk
smell
about
good.
like even the other benefits of cuddling. Like
Hmm.
cuddling can help you regulate your blood pressure.
Well, child, that might be why my blood pressure's so high. I ain't had one of them hugs in a long time. I need somebody to squeeze me.
And even girl, yes.
I
Yes. Squeeze
need
me.
somebody to squeeze
Come
me.
squeeze the Charmin. Okay.
Please come squeeze me.
Um it boosts your mood and even strengthens your immune system.
Yes.
So it's several
Mm-hmm.
things that we do that strengthens our immune system. Kissing is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hugging and cuddling, all of those things help to strengthen your immune system. They help with stress and anxiety. They help with boost mood boosting. They help with blood pressure regulation. They help with releasing oxytocin that help with stress and anxiety and depression
Yeah.
and all those kind of things.
Yep.
So we literally are depriving ourselves of being able to have a healthy regulated blood pressure and all of the other benefits because a lot of us aren't receiving those things, which is
Yeah.
why on Tuesday we talked about you need 4 hugs for maintenance. Uh, eight. You need 8 hugs a day. Four
Mm.
hugs for maintenance. I'll get the actual numbers, but I know it's 4, 8, and 12.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even just thinking about those numbers and how many of us aren't getting one a day.
I know. Do you know what? I'm gonna put Fujila's business out in the street. She requires hugs, and she will like out of the blue. She'll just come and like she'll force a hug on me. Like I can hug, right, if I initiate the hug. But somebody just coming up to me and like get ready to hug. You see those Instagram ones where the person isn't that affectionate and the other person is
And the
affectionate and they
other
be
person
trying to
is overly
like
affectionate and y'all
yeah,
are fighting.
yeah, my God. It's like it's not that I'm not affectionate, but you just can't just come and do it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's like
You kind of have to be prepared for the hug. And she like,
Mhm.
nah, just take this love, nigga.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes. And
Yeah.
it's not that I don't love hugs, but yeah, let me don't just come up and
You
just be
want to
like,
be the initiator.
uh huh,
Your ass
yeah.
always got to be in control.
I know. I'm working on it, baby steps. I'm letting her hug me, but she's
Listen, I promise you, that would be me if I had somebody to roll up on, hugging, and loving on all the time. Like if I had somebody constantly or like present all the time, because I am a touchy feely kind of person.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
And like I might not look like it, might not seem like I am, but I really am. Like if I
Mhm.
really like you and you're near me, I'm gonna want to touch you.
Really.
Yes.
I'm so I can sit there with someone and then I can like rub your hand or your hair or anything like that. Like I can do that. But just to be like straight up out the blue, come from the bedroom to the kitchen and start hugging somebody,
Yep.
I'm
Me.
thinking about that before I do it. So it's
Mm-mm.
not a spontaneous type of thing for me. I
No.
don't know why. I don't know
Cause
why.
I'm the girl that want to be in your skin. Let me in. Let me in your
Child,
skin,
that
daddy.
is that is my daughter.
Let
That
me
is
in
my
your
daughter.
skin. Put me in this shirt
Hmm.
with you.
That
Okay.
is her. That is her. Like I was sitting here. I was sitting at this very desk doing some work. She came out of her bedroom. She hugged me, and then she hugged me tight, and then she smelled me, and I was like, "Did you just smell me?" She was like, "Yes, I did."
Let me find out she part animal.
Yes,
Cause
she's something. She is something, but I take it. I take it with I let her do it, but then I take it as okay. It's preparing me for someone who may be like that one of these
mm-hmm.
days. If I do get another, if I do get into another relationship, that person might
When
be that way. When I get into another relationship, that person just might be that affectionate. So I have to
mm-hmm.
learn how to receive that openly, so I don't push somebody away. But
Absolutely.
yeah, I know the
She was
benefit
really
though.
affectionate when we was in Baltimore when I came out there, and she was overly affectionate. And I was like, oh, she really is like super duper affectionate. And I even had to adjust a little bit
Mm,
because that was my first time meeting her. But
mm,
she like, girl, I know you.
exactly. Yes, yes, and that is her all the time,
Yeah,
all
that's
the
what it
time.
was. It was like, girl, you're not no
Yeah.
stranger to me. But I also be like, I get it, because that's kind of how I am sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could walk up
Exactly.
on you if I know you, I'm a hug on you or whatever. But
Yes.
also, I'll be mindful of boundaries of people's like personal boundaries, because I be like,
Yes.
you
She
know,
just no. She don't.
she don't give a fuck
Cassandra
about no
don't. No,
boundaries.
no, no.
Come
She
get
don't.
this hug.
Right.
Yeah. And I love that about her though,
Uh huh.
because like there needs to be more people like that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just
She's
take
been
the
that.
love.
She has been that way ever since she's been born. Ever since. I'm trying to
She
tell
was
you.
like that little boy in Target when his mama be like, now don't go in here speaking to everybody. And soon as she let him go, he'd be like, hi, hi, hi. He just running through the store saying hi to everybody.
she's conservative with people she don't know, but people that she do know, ooh, she gonna just like shower you with all the love.
And I
Yes.
ain't mad at that. Like I love that kind of stuff. Like shower me
Mm-hmm.
with some love, cause shit,
Mm-hmm.
I needed it. Okay.
Well, I guess I need it too. It's just I don't be knowing I need it.
Yeah, Michelle, like tap in. Okay.
I'm working on it. I'm
Tap
working on
in,
it.
honey.
I'm working on it, but I will feed somebody now. I'll feed you. I'll take care of you. You know what I'm saying? If you and I are close, I am gonna rub on you. I am gonna like do those touchy feely things, but you know, I'm not doing it 24/7.
Yeah, I'm
You
with you.
know, yeah.
I'm definitely with you. This thing must be going off because that's been happening for the last 2 days. Sorry.
It's
I
okay.
keep randomly smelling something and I'm like, it
Really,
smells so good. And
it
I
do.
think,
Is it
I
like that?
think I have this little thing over here and I thought the batteries was dead. It must not be dead because
Oh, you got that little thing that goes and all the air. Oh, okay.
It's similar to that. It's like a little, like a almost like a little humidifier thing. It looks like
Yeah.
a little humidifier, but I keep randomly smelling it, and I'm like, I thought the batteries was dead on that thing, but it
Nice.
must not be because it just comes out of nowhere and it's really strong. And
Mm-hmm.
my brain be going somewhere totally different.
Let's see.
Like my brain be going somewhere else. Like who in here? Who in here?
It's like whoever you is, you smell good.
Listen, we smell good and everything, but get out. Go on and get out now. You is not welcome here.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Um, but physical touch is so important for your emotional well-being. Like we talked
Mm-hmm.
about, being touch deprived eventually makes you feel it. Also, sorry, it makes you feel less desirable. It fucks with your mental well-being. It makes you feel less loved and less cared for. It does put you in a space where you feel less safe. You don't feel as safe. When you have someone that is loving you and hugging on you and kissing on you, or just embracing you regularly, it does allow for you to bring your shoulders out of your ears.
True.
And be able to relax a bit and all those kind of things. So
yeah.
I'm about to find me a cuddle buddy.
I mean, like I really wish that was really a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be cuddle buddies.
Yeah,
I call you up and you come over
and you come cuddle.
and come over, give me a hug. Let's drink some wine. Let's do that. And listen to music. And then when you're tired, you can go back home.
Yeah, we ain't got a hunch.
We don't. We're not going to. We're not going to do
because that wasn't part of the agreement.
Exactly.
But there are different types of cuddles. Okay. Spooning. I think a lot of people love spooning.
Yes.
A lot of people love spooning.
Yeah.
But then there's the head on the chest. That's one of my favorites. I'll love either putting my head on their chest or their head on my chest.
I prefer their head on my chest.
Of course you do, Michelle.
Yes, I do.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on my list of things to talk to your therapist. Because wait. Get this little thug out of here.
I'm working on it.
I like that when I'm not tired, but they're tired. I like that. I like their head on my chest in that regard.
Yeah.
Where I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to feel safe. We're relaxing and we're in this space together, but I'm not tired.
Yeah.
And if you're tired, okay, you can feel safe by laying on me, cuddling with me, and all those kind of things. Yeah. I've even had a couple of I've had a couple of times where I had to make a man lay down. Like your energy is all over the place. I can feel it. It's lay down. Lay your ass down.
Yeah. And I mean I think that's dope that you can pick up on that.
Man.
And do that.
I was like, lay down. Your energy is all over the place. You wiry as fuck right now. Lay down. And you're like, I'm good. What did I say? Lay down.
Yeah.
And when I tell you a few minutes later, that nigga was asleep. Okay, because that was what you needed. You needed a nap.
Exactly.
Because that energy was too much. And I was like,
Yeah.
But also, I love being a plus size girly. And the guys that like really love plus size girlies, it's always funny what they choose to latch on to when they want to sleep or cuddle with you.
Yeah.
Because I've had dudes to like wrap their arms around my leg and they fall asleep on my leg.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like they literally sleep on my leg because they didn't tuck their arms under my legs and now they knocked out. Or they lay on my stomach but got their hand tucked under my arm. Third, please don't move them fingers because the minute it feel like a tickle is about to happen, I'm finna bop you in the top of your head, okay? But it's always funny like what guys who love plus size girlies choose to like attach to. And I've always found that funny.
Yeah.
Or it's the other one where they like cup your butt. Like they have their hands underneath your butt.
Yeah.
And I always find that funny too, because sir, please don't pull my please don't pull on my butt.
Exactly that part. That
That's
part.
gonna
Well,
be a different situation, and we both gonna
yeah.
be upset. So,
For me, it's quite obvious. They go right here from my breast,
yes,
right there.
you got all the girlies. You got
I
boobies.
do. They're right there. So yep, they go right there.
Yeah, you got hella boobies. So
I
I
do.
understand that. The other one is the intertwined legs cuddle.
Mm-hmm.
That used to be my favorite with my ex. That used to be my favorite with him
Yeah.
because he had a hot body. He was a hot box.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not cuddling with you all night and you over there feeling like your body is on
Yeah,
103.7 degrees.
exactly. Yes.
Uh-uh.
Yes.
So we
Fired
would
up.
cuddle at
Yeah,
the feet.
fired
Our
up.
feet would be intertwined
Yeah.
and our bodies be two different directions. So we used to
Yeah.
cuddle at the feet.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I do like that because I'm the person that will I cross my legs or I used to. I tried not to do it as much. So anybody, yeah, I would do that.
Yes. But the different positions can convey feelings of safety, affection,
Hmm.
or desire, and how to choose the right cuddle based on your mood. So like if you want to be close but you don't want to be like all up under each other, the intertwined legs is a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah.
If you want to be close but you like neither one of y'all want to be the big spoon or the little spoon,
Hmm.
but also y'all you want to be able to cuddle or like embrace them,
Yeah.
the head on chest works.
Yeah.
But if y'all really want to just be all up in each other's skin, that's where the
Hmm.
spooning comes into play.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Spoon me.
Yeah.
um but I feel like when it comes to like napping together, cuddling together, all of those things make you do that. Like
They
it's the
do.
ultimate complete
Yeah.
release of all
Yes.
of
Yeah.
whatever was going on in there, all of that energy,
Hmm.
all of that, you know,
Absolutely.
chaos, and it quiets your mind sometimes when you're trying to when you're
Yeah.
being cuddled, like when you're cuddling.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember back in the day when I did have someone that I cuddled with quite often. Um, he definitely knew how to get my mind to slow down and be quiet. But we did it. This was way back when like the honeymooners came on TV.
Ooh, honeymooners,
Yeah,
Ralph
he
and
did.
Alice. Oh,
Yes. So that would be his way to number one slow my mind down because we were both watching the honeymooners. But then we would also like just rattle some stuff off that happened during the day. You know, like what happened in your day that really pissed you off, and we would get that out, and then next thing we know, we're quiet, and all we could hear is honeymooners in the background, and then we both were rhythmic rhythmically breathing.
breathe. Oh my God.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, we were rhythmically breathing, and then I would fall asleep. So, like, he was pretty skillful in slowing my brain all the way down. It was almost like a slow motion type of thing coming to a halt. And we would literally fall asleep to the honeymooners.
Oh my God. That
Yeah,
rhythmic breathing,
I love
like that
it.
in sync.
Yes,
That
yes,
yeah, that
yep,
in sync breathing.
yep.
Oh my
Totally
God.
unintentional, but it always happened that way.
That's how you know that um you and that person are on the same frequency when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are on the same frequency, y'all are in the same head space, y'all are in the
Yeah,
same mind space when
yep.
y'all breathing kind of comes together.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was many years ago, but it's still a
Oh.
fond memory for me.
I don't know why that just relaxed me in such a way because oh my
Hmm.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to breathe with somebody.
I know, right? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I think that is what it's called, tandem
Yeah,
breathing,
tandem.
something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep,
Whitney was up here talking about she want to dance with somebody. I want to breathe with
I
somebody.
do. Yeah.
I want to breathe,
Yep.
not breathe. Breathe
Breathe.
with a V. Okay.
Yes.
um, but um, in the notes or even in some of the research, they were talking about it's a new way to connect, but it's not really a new way to connect. Like back in the day, I know, like I said, me and my ex, we used to do it all the time. We just didn't call it a date.
Yeah.
Be like,
Yeah.
we would just be chilling at home or having a
Yeah.
lazy Sunday. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yes.
what we would call it,
Yes.
a lazy Sunday.
Yep.
We chilling around the house. We end up taking a nap. We watching movies. Da da da.
Yeah.
We had a lazy Sunday. It wasn't considered to be a nap date. So
Exactly.
it's something that we've done. It's just a new name for it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But when it comes to the perfect nap date for you, Auntie
Mm-hmm.
Shell, what that look like? What does the perfect nap date look like?
Oh man, the perfect nap date for me would be almost some of the things that Cassandra said, like the bed would have to be a certain way, the linen, the linen, with linen spray, like a certain smell. And then beforehand, I would probably want to have like snacks. Yeah. Or watch one of those movies that for sure I'm gonna go to sleep. It's like one of the movies that, yeah, it's interesting, but if you lay there long enough, you're definitely gonna
You
go to
gonna fall
sleep.
asleep?
You're gonna go to sleep. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, one of the dates I was on, they took me to the movies, and as soon as the lights went down, I don't know what happened. I can't even tell you what happened. It was an action-packed movie. There's no reason why I went to sleep. But when I tell you I knocked out for 2 hours, like
Baby, you sat still. That was probably what your ass needed. You sat still, and then it was over. That was all she wrote.
oh man, dude was mad with me, right? Because he wasted a whole movie ticket. But I'm telling you, that was like the best sleep that I had ever gotten in
They
my.
don't be
That was good
understanding.
sleep. But yeah, just yeah, a good nap date for me would be like intentional. Like, give me some snacks, make me a drink. Let's watch something that's pseudo interesting, but if you leave me alone, I'll fall asleep. A good cuddle, and he gotta smell good. Like, please just smell good. Your pheromones be all over the place.
That's what I
Yeah.
was about to say. Because when we talk about smelling good, it don't necessarily mean you gotta have something on.
No.
It just
No.
means you gotta be fresh.
Yeah, like,
Like,
yes, fresh, clean scent. Like,
yeah, like a
yeah.
clean body.
Yes. Yes.
And even if you've
Fresh,
been
clean
moving
scent.
around the house, your
Mm-hmm.
body is still clean. But as you get the moving around, that's when the pheromones get to kicking in.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, you wanna make me feel some kind of way. Just let me like smell your
Smell
pheromones.
you.
Oh my god. Make me
Ah!
smell good. Yes. Yes.
It brings out
Yes.
the animal. Like
Yes.
it really
Yes.
gets you revved up. Like, oh
Mm-hmm.
my god.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my
Yep. And if
god.
if usually I like to be a little smooth, but if I feel comfortable enough to turn over and face you and then like kind of lay my head in that crook that's
And,
right
right,
there.
it's almost like right here, like
Yes,
right in here.
exactly, exactly. Yes, yes.
Yes, right
Yeah.
there.
So if I feel comfortable enough to just do that, oh, I'm sleeping for at least 2 hours.
Listen, and I'm finna smell you the whole time.
Yes. Yes.
And don't move
Yes.
because if you move, why do you hate me?
Yes.
You might as well just wake me up and say you hate me
Exactly.
because why you moving?
Right. Like you messed it up.
Why
You
is
messed
you
it up.
The songs say don't disturb this groove, and you just do.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
You just
Yep.
disturbed it. Happy
Yep.
Friday, Deidre. Hey, honey.
Hey,
Told you
hey,
I said you was
hey.
just tired.
I probably was.
Yeah, so set the vibe. What
Mm-hmm.
else? Oh, well, you said you're going to get in that little crook in the neck.
Mm-hmm. Getting that crook in the neck. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
So,
the other thing. People do be moving because it's hot. Their body heat.
yeah, that body heat get real,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Shit be getting intense
Mm-hmm.
after a while, but
Mm-hmm.
beast your ass still, okay?
My body carries heat though.
Man, for real. By
Mm-hmm.
myself, I be cool,
Mm.
but if I'm in there with somebody, baby, it's inferno.
Yes.
So I prefer
Yes.
not to all the time. But
Mm-hmm.
for me, perfect setup. So the perfect setup would start before you even come over. Like we didn't talked about it. We both excited about it. The energy is there. Like we're excited before it even gets started.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get here, like I'm excited that you're here. I'm
Yes.
excited that we getting ready to sleep. We finna lay down. We finna lay
Yep.
down.
Yes. Yes.
So I feel like the energy starts before you even get here, and then once you get here, it's just really gonna rev it up. Absolutely some snacks. Whether
Mm-hmm.
that's like I didn't cook something,
Yep.
or I went and bought snacks, and I didn't went out. I didn't did my whole little Martha Stewart Black thing where I didn't set up the whole table with all
Yes.
kind of snacks and drinks and stuff.
Yep.
Um, the temperature is right. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
put on like some real comfy clothes.
Yep. That
Okay.
part. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Because yes, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But put on some real comfy clothing. And like I want you to come with your comfy clothing too. Like bring them with you.
Absolutely. Yep.
So we can get in this whole little comfy vibe
Yeah.
situation.
Yep.
And then we can watch whatever. I don't even care what we watching.
Right.
But one thing that I do love is like if I'm sitting on the couch, like I like for my dude to sit between my legs.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then like we kicking it that way. Like
Yeah.
you're comfy, I'm comfy. Because I'm touchy feely. So I'm gonna be rubbing on your head, massaging your
Yeah.
scalp. I'm touchy.
Yeah.
So doing all of that and then we could just fall asleep. And if we nod
Mm-hmm.
off, cool. If we be like, all right, let's go lay down, then
Mm-hmm.
cool. Cause we can
Yep.
really get comfortable and like really get into a groove that way too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I love cuddling and I love a good nap and I love a good
Mm-hmm.
setup.
Yep.
And you can smoke. You can smoke. I don't smoke. But if
Yeah.
you smoke, like you could blow it in my face.
Yeah.
You could blow it in my face, but I can't smoke it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
If I smoked out there, I would definitely go to sleep.
Listen, and that's what I'm saying. Like blow it in my face so I can go to sleep with you and we can be on the same we could be on the same playing field.
Yeah. Yeah. But mostly,
Not the toe.
can I tell you she not lying though?
Oh,
Like
I
for
believe
real?
her. Like I already know.
She
I
is
already
definitely
know.
not lying. But one thing I'm going to do is I most likely am going to feed you. I am going to feed that person. And it's going to be something that's going to make you want to go to sleep. Like you going to get the itis. That's
Yeah,
going to be some good sleep right there.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like I want you to not be fully awake when you get here. I want you to already be lightweight tired.
Mm.
But your energy is still excited.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Your
that's
energy is still excitable. Like you still have this exciting energy about you. And then not what you gonna make, Michelle. Because that be key.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people don't realize like that's the difference between if I like you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I could like you and not cook for you.
Yeah.
I cooked, and you can eat. But if
Mm-hmm.
I cook for you, that's a different thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a different thing.
Yeah. I mean, one
So,
of those. She talking about, so what you gonna cook, Michelle? So maybe some shrimp and grits, cause that's gonna make
girl,
you
get out
go
my
to
head
sleep.
because that's what I was thinking.
That will make you go
Allergic
night
to the
night.
shrimps.
And yeah, and you ain't even gotta have the shrimp. Then if you're allergic to that, I can make it with chicken and sausage. But yeah, or chili or red beans and rice. It's gonna be something that's gonna make you
Come
go night night.
on.
You gonna go night night for a minute.
Come on. See, I'm depending on the time of day and what kind of mood we might be in, like I might do breakfast, a brunch
Mhm.
type of thing. Um, I might do a little catfish, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That kind of thing. But I also like making chicken.
Oh
I
yeah.
love a good wing
Yep.
or something. But
Yep.
also I let people choose sometimes. And I don't like when people like, I don't know. Bruh,
That
now
part.
get to talking about I don't know. And
That
I go
part.
in here and make something, you be like, oh, I don't eat that. Better
Hmm.
get in there and figure it out.
Exactly.
But I recently had a man cook for me and that was different.
Yeah.
That was
What they
different.
make?
He made what did he make? Chicken. He made sauteed chicken breast,
Mm.
smoked Gouda grits. Nope, I'm lying.
Mm.
He made sauteed chicken breast, rice, and asparagus. And then
Mm-hmm.
for breakfast, we had brown sugar, turkey bacon, smoked Gouda grits,
Mm-hmm.
and something else.
That sounds delicious. That will
Yeah.
make me go to sleep.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
And
Was it?
talking about getting up doing something.
Yeah,
Where
man.
we finna go? I just ate grits with Gouda in it. Where we going?
Man, what? Yeah.
Oh, listen, Fuji Live. Come on. Come on, then. Cause baby, I don't know how to make spaghetti small. I don't know how to cook small either, period.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
spaghetti is one of those things where I'm still learning how to scale it back.
Yes, it's hard to make a small batch of spaghetti.
Michelle,
What?
I made spaghetti for New Year's. And it was so much fucking spaghetti. And I'm like, bruh, I only made I cut my recipe in half. How do I still have this much spaghetti?
Oh my gosh.
How do I still
If
have this much? Guess where
if
it's at?
it's if
In the
it's
freezer.
just for you, you're supposed to cook a half a box of spaghetti.
So
And
in
one
my brain, I always be like, I like the meal that I prepped for New Year's, you would have thought I was having company.
mm,
I had
it's hard though.
spaghetti, catfish fillets, greens, black eyed peas, and hush puppies.
Wow. It was just you though? It
It
was
was
just
just
you
me.
in the house?
Just me.
Oh my gosh.
I had enough greens to feed a family of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Black
Yeah.
eyed peas. I had a big ass pan of spaghetti. Catfish. I only made enough fish for me though.
Yeah.
I only made enough fish for me because I was like, I don't want to make fish and no
Yeah.
nobody come get none.
Right, right, right.
So then the
Yeah.
next day I made fish for me and my sister and nephew. But
Mm-hmm.
It was so it was so much food.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, like, I could use me a good piece of catfish right about
Listen,
now.
it was so
My
good.
God.
And now it's a whole Ziploc bag of spaghetti, black eyed peas, and greens in my freezer
Really?
because I was in this mug cooking.
Yeah, like for you, just for you, it should be a half a box of spaghetti and one of them teeny tiny packs of ground beef. If you're making it with ground beef or ground
I
turkey.
use one roll of ground turkey. But
Hmm.
even then, I be feeling like if I only make enough for me, what if somebody come by and they hungry?
Then
But
you make the
even
other box,
and
make the
then when I
other
look at a half a box of spaghetti in the pot, I be like, this don't look like enough.
half. Well, listen, in this house, it's not enough. It's two of us, but in this house, that half a box is not gonna make it, and
Yeah, that's
sometimes
why I
not
be like,
even
this
a
don't
whole
look like
box.
enough.
Mm-mm.
But one thing I will do, I will eat off of it for a couple of days, which I did.
Yeah,
But half a box never looked like it's enough. And then after all of that,
yeah.
it ended up in the freezer. And I was just like, I should have invited somebody over here to eat.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's like if I'm going to eat it, I only want to eat it the next day. I don't want to eat it for 3 days.
Oh, no, that's not my problem. I will
Yeah.
eat whatever's in there for days on end simply
Mm.
because I'm not throwing shit away.
Yeah, no, I don't throw things away either. I will put it in the freezer, but we
Yeah,
gone.
I ate enough spaghetti for those couple of days after the new year. I was like, yeah, the rest of this can go in the rest of this can go in the freezer.
Yeah.
Now half a box gonna piss me clean off.
You lying? She is not
Nope, I wasn't
lying.
sad because it was some more in there. All I had to do was throw it in the batter and
Yeah.
throw it in the grease.
Mm.
Listen, come on, girl, you come over whenever. I love visitors. I absolutely love visitors. I love having people over.
Mm-hmm.
I love entertaining. I love having people over. All of that good stuff. Cause
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. It's not like I don't like having people over because I when they get here, then I'm happy.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm not. I'm never gonna be like, hey, what y'all doing today? Come over. I'm never gonna do that. But if you get
Oh
here,
no, I love doing that too.
yeah,
What y'all doing? Come over.
mm-mm,
That's
yeah,
me.
like I may not, like maybe my mama,
That's what me and Auntie Connie do from time to time. Like I'll call her, what you doing?
yeah,
You wanna come through? Or she'll call me, girl, what you doing? I'm finna come over. Okay, cool, come over.
that's good. That's good. That's real
Yeah.
good.
Um Sometimes you don't have to do nothing Fuji live. That'd be the part. Like you don't always have to entertain people
Mm-hmm.
when they come over. Like you can literally be chilling, just talking. Sometimes we'll just sit here watch TV. Like
Yeah.
sometimes it don't even really be about the entertaining part of it. It's really like I wanted to escape my home and come to your
Mm-hmm.
home. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um so let's talk about the intimacy of slowing down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, slow it down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Taking the time to slow down and cuddle can strengthen your relationship by creating moments of shared vulnerability and comfort.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think so many of us are caught up in the whirlwind of the world. Like we're caught up in so much of what's going on in the world that a lot of times we don't calm down or sit down or slow
Yes.
down with our
Yes.
partner. A lot of it is go, 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 do, 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 do.
Yes.
People got
Yes.
kids. People have to, kind of focus on those things too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it takes a lot for people to be able to say, oh, okay, we're going to slow down.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. And I mean, yeah, and I like to piggyback on that, I really wish that I did have someone that I could have, talked to, like just within this week, because
Mhm.
everything was so sensationalized this week for some reason.
Yeah.
4 day weekend, 4 day week, and then all the events that happened in the week, political wise, politically speaking, um, it was a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, the news was just a lot to listen to
Mhm.
this week. So if I would have had someone to say, well, let's take a moment where we could just slow down. I
Yes.
bring a bottle of wine over. We could listen to some music. They want to smoke, they could smoke, and just have that moment to chill.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would have needed that this week because this week was so much stuff.
I I did that on Wednesday.
Hmm.
Um, it was with Auntie Connie.
Oh,
We
that's
were
cool.
like Wednesday, like I was intentional about Wednesday because I was like, okay, I got to do this stuff at home in the morning, so I'm gonna just chill at home. I chilled at home, and then she was like, "What you doing today? You wanna have a girls' day?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Hmm.
So I made Wednesday an intentional day. So we went to the movies, went and got Mexican food, and then I came home afterwards, and I literally just laid on the couch and played the game on my phone for a little while
Yeah,
just to be intentional about slowing down because one of the things that's hard for me to do is to do nothing.
yeah,
That's
yes,
one of the hardest things for me to do is to just chill out
yeah,
or relax or
yeah,
do nothing. So I
yeah,
had a good time Wednesday, and it was like, oh, that's what I needed, and it was part of my therapy anyway. Because I
yeah.
was supposed to do a solo date on Sunday, but Sunday got kind of busy,
Hmm.
and I was like, well, I can do a date with the homie,
Yeah.
and then I have to pick a solo date for next month that I'm gonna
Okay.
do. Yeah, so
Okay. 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 I
yeah,
like
this.
that. I like that.
Oh
I
yeah,
hope
I made
I
a
hope
whole
my
little
therapist does
jar.
not get that idea from me because do you know how hard that is for me to do? I mean, not for me to like go. I don't mind taking myself out on dates at all. I'm actually a great date to myself. But right now, it's hard for me to be intentional about taking myself out and doing certain things because I got so many other things going on. So yeah, that is difficult for me to do right now. But I love that for you. Like I'm glad she gave you that assignment. I hope mine ain't listening. And I hope she don't give it to me. So
Well, it was part of something that I said I was going to do for myself this year anyway. So I sat down at the beginning of the year. So my sisters and I have this weekly meeting where we kind of
mhm.
do co-working, and we do the co-working situation. It's virtual, so we're all at home and we all
Yeah.
have things that we're going to work on
Cool.
while we're on this call for this hour and a half. We got a set time frame and everything.
Yeah.
So for an hour and a half, we sit on the phone with each other and we work on our things. Or we have a conversation about what we're gonna work on, then we work on it. Or we talk about the goals we're gonna set for that week, that day, this
Mm.
month, or whatever.
Mm.
But we sit there and we have this conversation. And our very first one of this year, I sat down and I wrote out a bunch of solo dates that I can go on. And I have a little jar that I had for a while. And as I wrote them on a bunch of colorful little sticky notes
Mhm.
because I love sticky notes. So I wrote them on a bunch of colorful little sticky notes. Like I got
Yeah.
a whole bunch of them. And
Yeah.
I wrote the dates on the sticky notes. I put them in the jar. I spray the top of the jar where the jar smells really good. So it's enticing and it's all this good stuff. So
Yeah.
when I open it, I'm excited and it like excites my senses and things like that.
Yeah.
And I open it, I have to choose one day out of the month and I have to go on a date.
Okay.
Two, if I really feel like doing two, but I can do two. But that's the goal. The goal is to go on a date once a month by
Mm,
myself, to do something, go somewhere, experience something new,
yeah.
and just to like focus on myself, focus on my self-care, my well-being, my mental health, all
Mm-hmm.
those kind of things. And then just to make sure that I'm having fun. I had on, like
Right.
I said, I had on the sweatshirt the other day that says live ho. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the goal this year.
Mm-hmm.
To live ho. Um so that's the goal, is
Yeah.
to get out and live. And then, maybe that's how I'll find somebody to cuddle with while I'm
Uh-huh.
out living.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you
So
something, the person, listen, unless they're the Instacart driver or the DoorDash person, ain't nobody gonna come find me either. So I definitely,
girl, cause
definitely
what?
have to get out there.
Listen. Um, and then we just gonna like even just talking about slowing down and making sure we're intentional about slowing down. Me
Yeah.
going on solo dates, that's my way to slow down. And then being vulnerable with your person. Um, cause cuddling is like nonverbal communication. Um, Cuddling is, because sometimes like when you have a person and you're already laid up and like y'all are already in the bed, but they choose to cuddle with you,
Yeah.
that's a different situation as well. Like, oh my God, hey,
Mhm.
oh, it's one of them like, oh,
Yes,
you
yes,
wanted to be
yes.
close to me,
Exactly.
that kind of thing.
Especially when they pull you in
Yeah, when they
close.
pull you
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
oh my
yeah,
God, yes.
yeah.
Yes. You wanted
Hmm.
my booty on you.
That's right.
You wanted my booty on you, baby. Cause that's what
Yes,
it
indeed.
be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You wanted to be all up in my neck.
Exactly.
um, but a lot of times, like during like cuddling sessions or nap dates, the whole intention is to be present. The whole
Hmm.
intention is to take those moments, put them fucking phones up. That's the one thing, like when we do have, whenever I do have a nap date, we got to put our phones in a basket some goddamn where
Hmm.
out of reach.
Yeah, yeah.
And the only way we can answer it, it got to be ringing off the hook for it to be
Yeah,
answered. But other
yeah.
than that, um, be intentional about your cuddling. Be close. Be present. Be in the
Yes.
moment,
Yeah.
because you'll never get that moment back. You'll never get that time
That
back
is such a
either.
fact. That is such a fact. And
Yeah.
even when I talked about, that experience with the one that did the honeymooners type thing,
Uh-huh.
that was back in the day when the cell phone still wasn't like a big ass thing. So, like I said, it was many, many, many years ago. But um, anyhow, it's like today, like I have my phone always on do not disturb.
Mm-hmm.
And only a few people have a pass through. So if it does ring, it's somebody that
Yep.
I know that is trying to reach me.
Yep.
But everybody else, they don't get through, and they would have to leave a message if they wanted me to, contact them back or whatever.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And that's the goal, because being present in the moments, like the
Hmm.
world is always gonna swear it needs you.
Yes.
And a lot of times it
Yes.
don't. Hi,
Yes.
Rodney. Uh, well, not necessarily find, but also find. Like find, I definitely do have to find somebody to cuddle with, because you don't cuddle with everybody just because they want to cuddle with you.
Hmm.
So it definitely is a find someone to cuddle with kind of situation.
Yeah.
Um. mm, 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 mm.
And you see what I have to deal with, Miss Food. You like over here threatening me, talking about I better not ever. I
I
will.
see it.
I
Okay,
will.
send your application to my phone, Rodney. Send your. Hey, T-Ron. Send your application to my phone. Pull up on me. Um, Navigating cuddle boundaries. So, what's some of your boundaries when it comes to cuddling?
um, like don't breathe in my face, like for real.
Definitely don't be breathing right up
Yeah,
in here.
like that. Just don't breathe in my face. Like, okay, everybody snores, so I can't put the boundaries on,
Snoring.
no snoring, because I snore like a bear. Um, so that part would not bother me um, too much if they're a snore or anything.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think it would be too many boundaries. Like, don't pull my covers. Don't hog the covers either. But like, I sleep with a weighted blanket, so
Oh.
like leave my weighted blanket alone. If it's too hot for you, go ahead on and take it off of you. Don't
Yeah, don't
turn my
take it off of us.
Yeah, don't take
Take
it
it
off
off
of
of you.
us. Yeah,
Absolutely.
and if I have my fan going, don't turn my fan off either.
Mm. Um, I don't sleep with a fan on because I'm not that person, but I definitely
Mhm.
sleep with noise. Uh, so like I don't have a TV in my bedroom intentionally.
Mhm.
But I call my other phone my TV because I'll play something on my phone like a cartoon or something like that,
Yeah.
and then that's how I go to sleep. I'll play cartoons, Martin, American Dad, that kind of thing on my phone until I fall asleep. And then it'll just play. And then if I wake up in the middle of the night and it's silent,
Yeah.
oh no, baby, I got to turn something else back on. It's too quiet in here.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
so I always have to have something on. So don't turn my stuff off. That's
Right.
definitely a thing. Don't turn my stuff off.
Yeah.
But also like I was going to
Are you frozen? So I guess she's frozen. Let's see. Let me put some words up here. So, anyway, let's see. I done touched the shit too. Oh yeah,
there
there
we
she is.
go.
I'm like,
I'm
wait
like, what
a
happened?
minute, what happened? But
I'm like,
I do like to cuddle ubiquitous black. I do. I do.
I don't know why it keeps doing that, but we gonna have to call the peoples because y'all not finna be messing with this enters of nets,
I
okay?
know that's right. Like, what
Um,
happened?
but it was talking about like asking for permission to touch, especially like if you're kind of new to each other, and this might be like y'all first time cuddling type of
Yeah.
situation. But I feel like if I'm allowing you to cuddle me, we've already like you don't really have to ask for permission to touch or whatever. Like that's kind of
Mhm.
like an unspoken thing at this point. Like you could touch me because
Yeah.
we cuddling, nigga. I mean,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
we
Yeah.
cuddling. So touch me, tease me. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
be all over me.
I'm with ubiquitous black. He says he has to have the fan going. I gotta have some type of moving air So yes, I do. So don't turn my fan off. Um, but yeah, Cassandra's Fuji's, I said, if you're gonna fart, let me know.
Uh-uh.
Get out of the covers. Don't be farting in the covers because that stays in my cover. Get out of the covers. No farting
Listen,
under the covers.
um, that's how you know that you're comfortable in a different space with somebody when
Hmm.
their gas don't bother you.
I mean,
That's how you know you in a different space when it comes to that little cuddling situation. Or
yeah.
y'all just like,
So you don't mind that they under cover with you and they fart?
no, because I'm not really that kind of person. I don't care. It's gas. Nigga, if it stink, I'm gonna crack jokes. So I'm gonna crack some jokes. Like,
Okay.
ugh. But
Just
I'm not, I don't care.
just
It's
lift the
gas.
covers up. Let it go out the
Yeah,
cover.
like
Nah.
what I used to do, or me and my ex used to do to each other. Like if that person, if he was still asleep and I would get up and then throw
Hmm.
the blanket over his head and leave out the room. I would do it intentionally. Like we would do that kind of shit on purpose to each. Like, nah. So I got you back from last time. We
Yeah.
good. Um. Uh. Ubiquitous Black said, also, I'll big spoon you all night. Random pumps and grinds. Not the pumps. I would feel away. Like, why is you pumping me?
Oh gosh.
The grinding, yes. But the pumps, I would be
Hmm.
like, what is you doing?
Some people do that in their sleep though, for real.
Be
Like
hunching.
it be happening, yeah. Like I don't know what you're tripping about, but some people do
That is hilarious. I would
that.
be tickled. Because
Yeah.
why is you just hunching? Because why is you humping just randomly? That is crazy.
Yeah, like I don't think I have too many boundaries, but like let me know what your quirky habits are before you get in the bed. Like there's some people that like to rub their feet together that makes this noise like that. What are you doing?
So this is one of my little quirky things is like when I'm in the bed by myself, I don't sleep headboard to footboard.
Mm-hmm.
I sleep across the middle of the bed,
Mm-hmm.
like that,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
making it a triangle, like a you know how you cut a
A
sandwich. That's how.
diagonal. Diagonally?
Yeah,
Is
that's
it?
how I
Yeah.
lay. So
Yeah. Yeah.
like
Yeah. I
this
think
is
I
the
think all
bed.
single people do lay that way because I do
Yeah, this is
too.
the bed, but I'm laying
Mm-hmm.
like this
Yeah,
across the
that's me
bed.
too. That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me too.
Um, like my head is at this corner and my
Mm.
feet are at this corner.
Yep, diagonally. Yep, yep.
Yeah, and I used to sleep with my feet at the headboard and my head at the footboard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how I used to sleep in my other bed. But
Okay.
in this bed, I sleep diagonally across it. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, but just when it comes to like cuddling and all that other kind of stuff, y'all be intentional about it. Have a good
Mm-hmm.
time with it. Have fun with it. Plan it. Make it a big to do. Like make it a
Yeah.
big thing
Yep.
with you and your partner because those are ways that you can connect and get close and get comfortable and get relatable and all those kind of things in your relationship. You don't want to be always like on the go and always not being present with your person because eventually after not being present for so long,
Mm-hmm.
they gonna be cuddling and sleeping with somebody else.
True.
So
Ooh, I did forget one of my boundaries, and this is a big one. No outside clothes in my
in the
bed.
bed.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like take them off. No outside clothes.
Close the door.
Yeah.
Let me give you what you've been waiting for. Um, yeah, that's a big one. Now,
Wrap
if
my
we on the
legs
couch,
in your
that's
legs
different.
and
But in my
put your
bed,
lips
that's
on my neck. I like that. Yep. I like that.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that's what we were talking about, the intertwined legs. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Um, I always find it funny when dudes throw their leg over me. Like
Mm-hmm.
over my body. Like, why you got your leg all the way over me? And so a good portion of the time, and I just thought about that. I've dated dudes that were like tall and slim. So their
Mm-hmm.
legs are like really long.
Yeah.
And so that's usually their go-to is to throw their long ass leg over me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
get that motherfucking Twizzler the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
Get that long ass Twizzler up out of here, sir. For real, Ayla. Like, where
Yeah.
you going, girl?
Where is you going?
Yeah, like, what is we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Not that little face, right? Um, so let me see.
We
So
did good with our
anybody in the
notes.
comments, like outside of farting, you gotta have the fan on. What is your go-to music for like to set up the play date? I'm gonna call it a play date because that's pretty much what y'all gonna end up doing
Mm-hmm.
eventually. Y'all gonna end
Mm-hmm.
up playing. But what kind of music would set the tone for your ideal play date?
Mm.
Cause for me, it would be some jazz.
I was just about to say that.
It would be jazz.
I was
Like
just about to say that.
I have had that experience where the jazz was playing and it
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go to sleep. Like the
Yes.
whole mood was like, let's go to sleep. Like,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
let's go
Yes.
to sleep. It wasn't a nap day. It was like late night. It was at the end of the
Yeah.
night. But you know, when you winding down, you done had your little drink, you done had your little sip. Now it's like,
Yeah.
yes, let's go lay down. I'm ready to go.
Yes.
You ready to
Yes.
go lay down?
Yes.
This music bomb as fuck. Let's go lay down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and when I play jazz to go to sleep, I'm really listening to an older version of jazz, like John Coltrane or
Mm-hmm.
Miles Davis or something like that.
Mm,
That
mm,
will
mm,
make
mm, mm,
you
mm.
really
Yes.
relax and go to sleep. Really relax and go to sleep. Oh, I see a lot of people saying R&B
R&B,
in the
neo
comments.
soul,
Yeah, neo soul.
jazz.
Yes,
Ooh,
yes.
okay, y'all fancy.
Indeed, indeed,
Mm.
indeed. But then again, I got a whole lot of different other playlists too. So it depends on my mood. But if I really want to like take a good ass nap, I'm gonna play that old school jazz music.
And so I like the mood where it's like really chill and y'all all wrapped up in each other, but y'all talking.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what the date
Mm-hmm.
becomes, like the opportunity to share
Yes.
like experiences in space and about who you are,
Mm-hmm.
like all those kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ayla, that's what I started doing. I was asking in the chat what were some songs that people would put on a nap date playlist. And so I did start one
Did you?
on Apple Music. So y'all could throw some songs out there
Nice,
in the
nice,
chat on
nice.
Facebook. And if you're not in the Facebook group, make sure you join the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast.
Yes,
The
because it
Facebook
goes
group.
down in the chats, man.
Yes, and we got all
In the
kind of chats for
chats.
y'all. So that way,
Yes.
like, we got chats for the music lover, for the foodies, for those just trying to get your body right.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
got those too. We got the After Dark chat.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the regular Fat Fam chat. Because, we got to keep it friendly and easy for everybody to have conversations. But
The
we got a
After
couple of
Dark
different
chat is
chats.
spicy too.
Yeah, y'all look
It's
nasty.
spicy up in there.
Listen. And so
Mm-hmm.
I have a playlist that's called Him.
Mm.
And it's kind of like all of that sexy music, the laid back, like kind of chill. And then I have a cigar and cognac playlist. And then I got one that's like a chokehold music, like it's a combination of music, but like it's some real sexy shit on there too.
Yeah.
And then I got Do Not Disturb. That's my like jazz and let me think, let me clear my mind, let me just chill out. But one thing that I have been finding on Instagram while I be mindlessly scrolling is that they do have like these lo-fi jazz playlists and stuff. And so I've added a couple of those to my playlist on Apple Music too, because baby, they be so good, they be so vibey.
Yep.
So I've added a couple of those.
They got a YouTube channel too, Lo-Fi YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's one. Now see, Deidre, you trying to take it somewhere with that song. That song gonna take you somewhere, and then y'all gonna be in there talking about some. We finna have a baby. Have a baby. I mean, baby be in there.
They be up with the happy endings.
For real, okay? And you ain't even planned on it, but you planned on it. So,
but you'll get some good sleep afterwards.
For real. And then also that's part of like, I feel like that would really make for some really, really amazing, love making type situation, because both of y'all super relaxed. Ain't nobody nervous. Ain't nobody rushing. Y'all bodies is like in ultimate like chill out mode. And so you don't have the pressure, like, because the goal was not sex. The goal was sleep.
The goal was sleep.
Yeah, the goal was sleep. The goal was intimacy. The goal was connection. So usually when the goal isn't sex, and you end up having sex, you end up having some really amazing sex.
You do.
When the goal isn't sex, like when the goal isn't to just come in and get butt naked, because a lot of times that's where the nervousness is. That's where all of the nerves and the need to perform and all of that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But if the thought process is we finna have a nap date, your mind is on that nap, your mind is on that connection, the intimacy, the conversations, the music, the setup. Your mind is on all of that. And then when y'all get all comfy, cozy, and then there we go. Boom.
Yeah.
Y'all in there coming like Cupid.
Exactly.
Okay? Because Cupid coming. Are you? Okay.
But also don't underestimate the deep stare. Like the deep stare in each other's eyes. Like the
forehead kisses and all that. Yeah.
You know how I feel about forehead kisses.
Ooh.
Yeah, but then the deep stare and actually like before you drift off to sleep, like I'm corny like that. I'm like, what do you hope you dream about while you sleeping? Like,
listen.
Yeah, like you know what you want to dream about? I'm corny though.
You gonna dream about me?
What you want to dream about? Right, dream about me.
About me while you sleep. Is you okay?
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, make sure y'all schedule a couple of nap dates and then come back and tell us how your nap date went. Please, you can send us an email. You can send us an email to Fat Girl Chronicles or the Fat Girl Chronicles, the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast, or PGC After Dark podcast at gmail.com. And tell us about your nap date experience. And, so we can talk about it. Or you can come on here. inbox myself or one of the aunties and let us know you want to come on here to talk about your nap date experience. We'll make an opportunity for you to come on here and talk about it.
Yes, indeed. I would love it.
Because we need to know. And exactly, Ayla, we as humans are hardwired for closeness and connection. This type of intimacy can cultivate healthy relationships. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And it can, outside of the healthy relationships, it cultivates like healthy sexual connections. Like, because you are intentional about the closeness and the intimacy and all of that. And man, that's when that sex be bomb.
Yes. Yes. Woo! You don't have to worry about no type of nothing.
Might make your head pop off, okay?
Yeah. Talking about that WAP going down.
Listen, all that good energy, exactly, Ayla.
Yes.
All of that good energy, all of that like calmness and breathing, like we breathing.
Exactly. Rhythmic breathing. That's my favorite.
Yes,
right
honey.
Right there.
All right, we gotta go, cause you know, Auntie then got a little excited thinking about it, knowing I'm gonna go in here and be breathing by myself. But the thought of breathing with somebody is good. You know, it's a good thing to be thinking about breathing with somebody.
Yes.
But thank y'all for joining me, Auntie Shell. Talking about cuddling and moments of intimacy and nap dates and all of that good stuff. This was good. I love talking about little shit like this.
It flew by today.
It did.
Yes, it did. It flew by.
Did. Rodney, what you sad about? You was just cheesing. Now what you sad about? But make sure y'all are cultivating these opportunities with your person. Like really being intentional about it, really being intentional about like not always being on the go, not always being outside, not always being in the company of other people, but building a healthy relationship with your person when it's just y'all.
Yes.
Because that's all you got.
Yeah. Aww. I'm so glad y'all came and spent time with us.
Thank you for spending time.
Thank you for joining. Thank you, all my friends, internet people. I love you guys.
We love y'all. Listen, make sure you guys go check out Tuesday's episode of PGC. All of the old episodes of PGC After Dark. We will be back, not next week, but the following week. You know, we take a break. This is our last week of the month. You know, we do 3 episodes a month, not 4. We ain't worked up to 4 yet, okay?
Yeah.
But we're gonna always give y'all those 3 shows, and then when we come back, we're gonna be talking about Cupid's coming. And how you can prepare for Valentine's Day, how you can get ready for, you know, that wonderful time of the year, and all of that good stuff.
That day of love. That day of love.
Yes, love day. So we finna get up out of this thing. Make sure y'all check us out. Make sure y'all are out here loving on yourselves and on each other. Okay? Make sure y'all keep it grown, keep it sexy, keep it classy, and always, always, always keep it spicy. Kid 9 from PGC After Dark and the Crazy Rich Aunties, and whatever you do for the rest of the week and the rest of the week, don't do it with your half ass, y'all. Do it with your whole ass. We up out this thing. We love y'all. Yes. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Trust. Dependency. Love. Respect. Passion. Pain. Intimacy. Pleasure. I sit here stuck inside my head, remembering you and I analyze all those things you said. You told me you loved me,